A lot of comedians are also like, oh, brother, everybody's gotten so soft. I think we're just more picky with like what we think is funny. Because you gotta remember, right? If you look at like millennial humor or humor before that, a lot of it's like not that funny and it's kind of cringy. And if you really remember Vine,
I really want to try those new mini cupcakes.
you know what I'm saying? Like if you really remember Vine,
It's my girl Brittany. Hey. How you automatically connect to the Wi-Fi? Bitch, you been here before?
a lot of Vines weren't funny. But that's because the people who were making Vines were millennials. The Vine was like ran by millennials. And so I don't blame millennials for this because like they were one of the first people to grow up with internet. But since like Gen Z like grew up with the internet, we had already experienced the prime of millennial humor. We start the race and like we're running with the millennials in the race. They're on their fucking prime humor as best as they can do it because they started with the internet, and we're already steps ahead of them because we grew up on that already. You feel what I'm saying? And so we're funnier than they are now. And I feel like when people go to comedy shows and they're part of the younger crowd, we're genuinely wanting to laugh. But if you're just not funny, we're just not gonna laugh. Vine was goated in its prime. Truthfully, I think that a lot of Vine love comes from nostalgia. Because like, bro, there are way funnier creators these days. And again, I'm not saying like Vine, those creators. I'm friends with a lot of those creators, you know what I'm saying? It's just that like the next generation always has it easier than the last. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we are just, I mean, Gen Z's just a little bit better at comedy than millennials are. Cap, Vine was peak humor. It wasn't. And this is coming from somebody who's a professional ha-ha guy, and it wasn't. Like, there's funnier content these days. And you know how I know this? Because Viners tell me that. Like, now, Vine was hilarious, though, maybe because it was new. Exactly. Like, I'm not saying, there was hilarious Vines. Like, y'all acting like I'm saying Vine wasn't funny. I just think that, bro, we got way funnier these days. But Vine wasn't that funny. I will say, I think I said Vine wasn't that funny. Let me say this. Vine was funny for its time. Now that the time has passed, I can look at it, still enjoy it, but recognize it's not as funny as we thought it was because now there's hella funnier shit. Some YouTuber had a fucking prank where he dressed up in like traditional like Muslim garb and would throw backpacks at people.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Excuse me? Brother, what is the joke? What? And then, so like when comedians or like people will make jokes like that, and they'll be like, you don't like this joke? Oh, y'all are soft as baby shit. No, brother, no, we are not. Brother, no, we're not. Because those are the same people, when we make a 9/11 joke, they're like, real people died on the... Brother, we know real people died. Like, we know, you know? I missed the dislike button on YouTube though. Yeah, it's pointless. You can still do it, but it doesn't show. Way funnier except for that guy Tony. That guy stinks. Yeah, terrible guy. The thing about me, man, already I don't make jokes that are like, that really dive in the topic of like, I don't know, anything that's offensive. And if I did make jokes that were offensive, like they wouldn't be like haha, black people, haha, white people, right guys? It would be like, we gotta do something about these guns, man. And then like the people that would be mad at me are like people I don't care if they're mad. Brother, this is first, second, first, third, and fifth amendment right, brother, this is what I have. That's the type of I feel like those are the type of people I would make mad. Like when I made that Trump joke, there were mad people mad at me. Now folks, what I'm about to tell you is a true story. I only tell true stories, folks. Right now in 6 states, you can kill a child after they're born. Right now, Junior's born. First steps. Dada. Pick him up by his head. Right now in Minnesota, folks. Folks, I'm not lying. Right now in Minnesota. There was hella people mad at me. Bro, some dude told me that myself. He said, you posted the worst skit going after Trump. Stay out of politics. Kamala has done nothing for this country except let in millions of illegals on our tax dollars, while the rest of us have had to wait in line. You're a cancer to society. Genuinely end your life. Right? This is what I sent back. This is what I sent back. Oh my God, that is so funny. That's all I sent back. I didn't say nothing else. No words. That's all I sent back. Oh man, I'm so funny. It's so dope. Did he respond? Yeah, he commented with a laughing emoji. He like labeled it. You know what I'm talking about? Even bro was like, damn, he got me. Please send me that LMAO. Bro, just look up. I just looked up Lego Iron Man. I don't fuck with you. Y'all remember when I told y'all that there's certain pages that post the same thing every day? And like, one of them is this. Like one of them's it's like Lego Iron Man every day. So there's this one, and then there's the one with Duke.
You always getting fooled. What the hell are you talking about, bro? I don't know you, nigga.
Bro, those two pages, them bitches are so funny to me. See, here I am saying Vine wasn't that funny, and I'm laughing at Lego Iron Man dancing. Like, who the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I to say what's funny and what's not? I see Usopp sipping tea every day. I haven't seen that one. But see, now that you said that, Cash, I know I'm gonna see that. And I hope I remember to tell you. Any tips to be more outgoing? What are you being outgoing for? You know, are you being outgoing because you feel like you need to be outgoing? Because somebody else told you to be more outgoing? Or are you genuinely trying to make more friends and shit like that? If you're doing it for yourself and you want to make more friends, I would say do shit where you could find people who have similarities in what you like. If you like anime, go to an anime con. Figure out if there's any anime shit going on in your area. And that's if you're like not in school. And then when you see somebody in some anime gear that you know about, go talk to them, bro. Be like, yo, love that shit. Love that anime. You from around here? Like, you know, obviously give it a little bit more finesse than that. But like Anime NYC is coming up. No, wait, I'm sorry. New York Comic Con is coming up. If you live in New York, bro, that's a great place to meet some people. Like in DreamCon, hella people like became friends from DreamCon. Because it's like, oh, you live in Texas, I live in Texas. Hey, let's just chill these next 2 days while we're together at DreamCon, and then they become friends outside of it. You know how to speak other languages. My Albanian is not great. I used to be fluent, but unfortunately in Atlanta, and like, bro, so I was in kindergarten in like 2005. So in the early 2000s, they told my mom if I knew more than one language, I would have to be held back a year and go through, it was called ELL, English Language Learning. And so my mom stopped speaking Albanian because she spoke English. She stopped speaking Albanian to us and we lost it. That's got to be racist? Nah, it's not. It's not. Like the core of it is good because, you know, America is the place where immigrants can come and live a life. You know what I'm saying? So the core of it is somebody teaching a young person, whether it be, you know, a child in preschool or elementary school or high school. It's a young person who doesn't know the language, doesn't know the English language. It's teaching them the English language. The problem with it comes when you know English and they try to hold you back. That's the issue with it. So like, bro, they were like, I knew mad people like where I live specifically. There's mad Mexicans that live there, right? And so they were all bilingual, Spanish and English. That's what they spoke. There were kids who just spoke like English, like they spoke English like I spoke English, but they also spoke Spanish and they were in ELL, held back a year. That was what kind of sucked. And you gotta remember, this is also 2005, so this is like under the Bush administration, No Child Left Behind and shit. I don't know how it is these days. Like if you're like in kindergarten, first grade, I don't know how it is these days, but